Tonight, we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Lillard, the open look. And that one no good to start off the night.
Oh, man, that's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Outside O'Neal. The three is up. Sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Lillard against Booker. The fader. And it's Lillard with the three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Durant. 37 points his last time out. Well, Richard, you attempted to guard Kevin Durant in your playing days. How hard was that?
It was not easy. He's an elite scorer, ball handler. Oh, yeah, he's also 7 feet tall. KD is one of the toughest assignments that you will ever face.
And you look at how Durant is playing at his age. He's still as elite as it gets, RJ.
You don't lose skill. KD could play into his 40s if he wanted to. That shot isn't going away, and he's always going to be tall. He will be one of the best scorers every time he laces them up.
In transition, here come the Bucks. On up the court. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Prince.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Booker. From behind the arc. And it's Kevin Durant with the three.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right here?
Booker against Lillard. On the take. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Prince. 6 to shoot. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Durant with a screen on Jackson. Booker, the pass to O'Neal. Let's go with a three. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 3. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
Yeah, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
There was a good back and forth between these teams last year. You'd expect it to be a mismatch on paper, but it turned out to be pretty even.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. And that one's good by Durant.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars. Some of the best shooters in the history of this league. And they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain.
Now here's Martin. He's scoreless. Pass to Durant. Booker for three. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Prince, a screen on Booker. Lillard against Booker. The three from Prince. Lillard. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside O'Neal. Driving to the basket. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. O'Neal's got his third bucket of the night.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
Pass to Lopez. Jackson with room to fire. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A three off the inbound. Rebounded by the Bucks. In transition, here come the Bucks. And the dunk by Jackson.
Get it out ahead on the break. That's what you want to do, and he delivered with that pass.
Durant finds Booker. Launches it from deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the three, the small forward. Durant with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Lillard against Martin. Outside O'Neal. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Booker. And it's Phoenix with another.
So lethal from the mid-range. Booker's just one of those guys that can hit you at all three levels.
You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision-maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard.
Here's Booker. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Outside Durant. Back to Booker. Outside Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Out to Lillard. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. The putback. And no good. The Suns lead by 5. Bold. Pass to Durant. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And here's what Phoenix's schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
And you know, for that matchup with the Grizzlies, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
Pass to Lillard. Dave makes his move. Deflects the pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And here's the look now at the last few months of assist numbers for Damian Lillard.
His assist numbers haven't been where we'd expect them to be over the past few months, and I hope that worries him too, because his ability to create assists is a big part of what makes him a complete offensive package.
Booker, no good.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Hey, one of the all-time greats here, WNBA legend Diana Taurasi.
Yeah, the WNBA career points leader, Taurasi scored like 1,000,000 times on this floor for the Mercury. One of my favorite athletes to watch, period.
Richard, if the three-point shot was never introduced, how different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high-percentage looks.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax. But the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul.
Kevin Durant.
That's his... First foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Suns on D. Their biggest lead of the game is 9.
Nice effort from Booker, making things hard on the shooter.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Martin. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Martin's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Booker. Lillard fires away from way outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Here's Lillard driving inside. And the dunk by Lillard.
Ooh, like an artist getting creative in the air. He can finish above the rim in a lot of ways, and they're all fun.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Jackson on the wing, guarded by Durant. Jackson, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the... stuff.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Durant with a screen on Jackson. Oh, my! Booker just throwing it down.
And with this skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Lillard. Lopez passes to Lillard. Back to Lopez. 5 to shoot. Pass to Lillard. And here is Antetokounmpo. That three's off the mark. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Suns ahead. They lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Yeah, he's high point so far. You see the plays they're running for him? Featured through the half. I expect that to continue.
Now let's take a moment. Thanks for tuning in.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
They've got Grayson Allen. He's out there with Bradley Beal. Damian Lee out there with Nick Richards. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the...
First team foul.
So many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Trent, and there's the foul. It'll go on Grayson Allen. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Green. They trail by 6. Pass to Trent. From outside the arc. And that comes off the assist by Green.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Lee hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Trent. And yep, it's good. Trent's got his second bucket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
The Bucks trail by 3.
Come to me.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Kuzma, the pass to Trent. Portis outside. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Portis. For the tie. It's hauled in by the Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Beal. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Trent. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Jr. 1 shot. The people will under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed.
Close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And if you want to know which players had the most success from distance last season, here they are. And you look at Allen, he is downright lethal from distance, ranking 1st in the league in three-point percentage.
Distance shooters are so accurate these days. It's a real honor to have topped that list.
Here's Beal. Allen outside. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Trent. And so Trent will bring it up for Milwaukee. 2-point game. Grayson Allen's shooting gets a lot of attention, Richard, but his efficiency is also impressive.
No, it's his shooting and efficiency that causes problems for defenses. When he's on the floor, there will be much more space for everyone else to work.
Now here's Allen. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And here's Milwaukee now, coming off a Suns make. The Suns, another fast break opportunity here. And then Beal with the dunk.
Generating offense through his defense. Beal loves seeing him take over like this.
Until they foul intentionally.
Bradley Beal, second personal foul, third team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Green, the pass to Kuzma.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Sims.
2 minutes.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into
Team
him.
foul.
Milwaukee with the ball. They trail by 6. The kick out to Kuzma. 5 on the clock. Here's Trent, and that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, Kuzma has gotten pretty good at this, spotting those open guys who are prepared to shoot.
Allen outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Dunn. Back to Allen. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Suns lead by 6.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Beal with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Green against Allen. And it's in there. Allen's got 6 here in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Right side, Green. 35 seconds left in the third. Kuzma with a screen on Allen. Here's Green. Here's Sims. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Milwaukee shooting their second and third shots at the line here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Suns lead by 5. For 3, Allen. Richards. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Sims, the pass to Kuzma. Trent outside. That'll count. Oh, at the buzzer!
Wow! I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping the ball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. We've got Kyle Kuzma. Gary Trent is out there with Green. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Booker. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Gary Trent Jr., first personal foul.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle, and Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Lillard finds Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And Booker's got the ball here for Phoenix. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. O'Neal on the wing. Screen by Durant. O'Neal passes to Durant. Outside for Booker. Clock at 4. Rebounded by Lopez.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Lillard can't get it to go. The Suns lead by 5. Here's Martin. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 6 assists here tonight.
With all that space, it's so hard for the defense to stay connected to everyone.
Outside Durant. KD gets a step. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
The line for your Suns, Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
They give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Durant. Inside. Here's Cole. And finished off by Cole.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. For 3, Booker. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
Here's Jackson. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Outside Booker. Oh, Booker in close.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Here's Lillard. And Durant with the block.
Milwaukee foul. Taurean Prince. First personal foul. 17 foul.
4th quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Booker with a screen on Lillard. Martin misses.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Jackson with a screen on Booker. Here's Lillard. Off target with the open look. The Suns lead by 10. And here's Booker. Durant, pass to O'Neal. Durant with a screen on Jackson. The kick to Durant. KD splashes the triple.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Lillard looking around. Jack's up at 3. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Well, with a comeback out of range, you could put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Suns.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. They grabbed their own miss. Second chance effort. Back to Jackson.
Damian Lillard.
Off the inbound. Antetokounmpo with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. Here's Booker. Misses off the left iron. So Phoenix wins it. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson.
we are. Early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. George is out there with Yabusele, and it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. And they pick up 2.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity. The interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Maxey against Booker. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Martin. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Comes up empty down low. First quarter, just over a minute played. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Andre Drummond's checked in for Yabusele.
For the 76ers, number 1, Andre Drummond.
Maxey against Booker. Maxey on the wing. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Hits the three-point bomb. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Bull with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Bull can't hit. The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, I did speak with Mike Budenholzer for a few minutes. Well, we talked about how difficult a matchup Joel Embiid can be for a defense. Coach told me it's all about not letting him get established down low and making him try to beat us with longer shots. If we do that, I think we'll be fine. Of course, saying it on the sidelines is one thing, and doing it on the court, quite another. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here's Oubre after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
And that one, good.
With KD's length and size, there aren't many defenders he simply can't shoot over.
Embiid with the screen on Booker. Maxey off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
To stop the run. Back to Maxey. 5 on the clock. George sets a screen for Maxey.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Plays it up and banks it in. Maxey's got 7. 1:56 left here in the opening quarter. Now Booker, 5 points in the game. Outside for Durant. Drives to the hoop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Maxey. So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
And then George with the jam.
Oh, Paul George, let him hear you with that finish. That is nicely done.
Martin with a screen on Drummond. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Here's Booker outside KD. Bull finds KD. Tries from 7. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 8 points for him.
We call that the ultimate high percentage look for one of the most efficient scorers ever. KD in the house.
Drummond. And it's Durant with the rebound. And KD's got the ball here for the Suns. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Maxey, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Chalk up 2 there. Durant's got 12 in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The 76ers trail by 4. Outside, George. Embiid with the screen on O'Neal. And George kicks to Embiid. The shot's good on the assist by George. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job scoring in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Yabusele out there with Embiid, and it's Maxey in at the point.
What we are watching with Kevin Durant, guys, is simply greatness. This guy will go down as one of the greatest scorers the game has ever seen.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Now, here is Martin. Scoreless thus far. Here's Booker. A kick out to O'Neal. Just 4 to shoot. That's tipped.
That's unparalleled defensive focus from Kelly Oubre. He's all over his man and just suffocates that shot.
The 76ers trail by 3. Left side, Maxey. George against O'Neal. Now, here's George. Not a lot of room. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. It's up a 3. And it's KD with the rebound. Suns leading by 3. O'Neal from long range. And Embiid pulls it down. And here are the 76ers now. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. O'Neal against George. Shot clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot.
KB, a very skilled defender, outstanding with his positioning, and he's got incredible length to contest shots.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. Here's Booker. Booker hammers it down.
Booker is always on the attack. That's nice.
The 76ers trail by 3. And there's one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Now here is Martin.
2 minutes remaining in the
Still yet to score.
2 minutes.
Booker inside, defended by George. And Devin Booker in the paint.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end. Trying to score inside, it does just that.
Embiid with the screen on Booker. Outside for George. Back to Maxey. And Durant sends it back.
I think it's probably the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's game. He's elite defensively and sends that shot back.
And it's good for 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Maxey against Booker. Outside, Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Bolt.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Booker the pass to KD. There's the pick. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Maxey looking it over. Outside for George. Embiid sets the pick for George. And it's George finishing it off.
Man, after all the injury setbacks, you see the elevation Paul George has. That is impressive.
And then Durant with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Outside, George. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
28.
You know, for Phoenix, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be...
Looking now at our featured game this evening, the Phoenix Suns have a close one on their hands.
They've controlled the pace, and it's been fast. Getting out in the open.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Hart.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Allen. Nick Richards out there with Dunn. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Lee in at the 3, the small forward. Allen kicks to Lee. No good from outside. 76ers trailing. Here's Lowry. He nails it, and we're tied up. Lowry's got his first 2 points.
Well, that's Kyle Lowry, the burst of speed to beat everyone up the floor and leaves no doubt with the finish.
Lowry against Beal. Done outside. The layup missed.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Drummond, and he uses the glass on the layup. Drummond's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. Last year, getting it done. And he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And you're right. Not only did he dial it up from deep all year, he did it with tremendous consistency. That's the kind of three-point efficiency you want. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a 3-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
To the left side wing. To the inside. Edwards can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. A very slow start offensively. Back to Beal. To the paint. Done. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Suns lead by 2.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to McCain. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And there's the foul. It's on Justin Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
1:52 left to play in the third. Ball's knocked loose, out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Philadelphia ball.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Number 1, Grayson Allen.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
Lowry against Beal. Pass to McCain. Five to shoot. At the elbow, it's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
It's just too easy for Andre Drummond. Gets the inside position and leaves no doubt.
Here's Beal. And finished off by Beal.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
Beal against Lowry. Out to Edwards. Here's McCain. Allen defending. A three-pointer is right on target.
Three-point field goal.
McCain's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to McCain. Drummond with a screen on Allen. Down low. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Allen for three. Good on the triple. Allen's got the game tied up here for the Suns. Here's McCain. Drummond with a screen on Allen. Here's McCain. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's all tied in Phoenix. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. Yabusele out there with George, and it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the pitch. Durant wide open, he fires, and a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 3rd assist on the night. Oubre outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Three-point field goal.
And the 76ers lead by 2. Here's KD. KD taking it down the lane.
Boy, Kevin Durant puts it on the deck, able to navigate and get to the cup.
Maxey against Booker. Sweet move and slam dunk by Maxey.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh, well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Cody Martin. First personal foul. First team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Maxey with it. Now Bol defending. Back to Maxey. Clock at 6. Latrey.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Maxey into the lane. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Here's Booker. On the drive, Booker. Durant for 3. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 5 assists tonight. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And George with the stuff.
Wow. How about Paul George commanding the basketball when his team needs a basket. Go to work, sir.
Outside Durant. Pass to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Showing he can step up when the team needs him. Bull there with a big basket.
2 minutes.
Booker against Maxey. Here's Embiid. And so they foul intentionally.
Devin Booker, 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Oubre on the wing. Covered by Martin. Just 5 on the clock. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Maxey.
So poised in these situations. Love seeing Maxey rise to the occasion and knock that one down.
Outside Durant. Durant down the wing. A kick out to O'Neal. Back to KD. From past the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
KD against George. Durant kicks it out to Booker. Yes!
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And here are the 76ers now. Here's Maxey. And the call on the shot. The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult
2 shots. The play is under
so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Right side Durant over George. It falls!
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage. Look, if that's at all possible.
Philadelphia with the ball, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
2 shots.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
This is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
Here's George. Oh, missed it. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home.
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the
Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. Andre Drummond is out there with Paul George. And it's Embiid in at the center position. 4 on the clock. The 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Now the Bucks with it. The 3. Here's Lillard. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Lillard makes it look so easy. The quick release. Uber impressive.
Maxey against Jackson. Embiid from outside. Drops in the 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth. Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Jackson. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
The 3 ball. Rebound by Philadelphia. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
Their reserves have to step up this time around and get stops. That was the difference the last time these teams played. I couldn't agree with you more.
Oh, wow! Oh,
Watch out below.
big finish.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. To halt the run. Joel Embiid with the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Maxey to the right side. Stolen. Lopez with it. Oubre picks him up. Jackson outside. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Joel Embiid.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength plus excellent agility.
And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on George. Oh, George with a steal. And now the Sixers on the break. .149 left to play in the first. Here's the 3. Back to Embiid from downtown. The Sixers with another miss. Bucks trail by 5. The 3 for Prince. Connects from downtown.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tones for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Out to the wing. From deep. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Prince gets the ball and knows he's ready to let it fly. This guy plays with great confidence.
Maxey with it. Still no points. Out to the right wing. Here's Drummond with the drive. Oubre with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Drummond for three. Philadelphia with another miss. Milwaukee has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson finds Lillard. Pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo outside. Beyond the arc. That shot, no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Milwaukee out in front. Man, some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Joel Embiid is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Maxey in at the 1. Jackson gets the bucket.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Maxey surveys. He takes it in. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Just way too fast for him. Maxey quick on the drive.
And you watch Tyrese Maxey play. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, BA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package. Yeah, you know, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player and does all of it at an elite level.
Count the basket. Drummond's gotten his first basket of the night.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Maxey, that's good.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Bucks trail by 4. Lillard with the ball. And Drummond picks him up defensively. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Jackson against Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Embiid a screen on Jackson. Here's Maxey, and rejected.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
Milwaukee has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. and their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
Embiid against Antetokounmpo. Out to Oubre. A minute 22 left in the second quarter.
An incredible athlete. Kelly Oubre Jr. looks to throw it down.
George against Lillard. Jackson on the wing. Back to Lillard. Pass to Jackson. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career. You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there, fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
Lillard against George. Prince, a screen on George. Lillard drops one in from the wing. Lillard's got 5 points.
Dame Lillard doing what he does, getting to a spot and cashing in.
Pass to Drummond. For 3, Maxey. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed. Maxey's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
You know, maybe we should take a road trip, the 3 of us.
Yeah, if we're going on a road trip, I'm bringing my dogs.
No.
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Milwaukee Bucks. Glad you could join us.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Bobby Portis, Green out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Sims in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Ryan, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Here's Robbie, defended by Portis. And Ronnie gets it to go.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Fires in the triple. Trent's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Trent against Lowry. Pass to Roddy. The three is up. Drops in the three. Roddy's got 7 points for the quarter.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Trent against Lowry. Trent, the pass to Kuzma. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Trent against Lowry. It's stolen by Trent. Portis outside. Here's Sims. Still without a bucket. Misses the layup.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Yabusele. Pass to Roddy. Here's McCain. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
But, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
It's Lowry with a drive. Pass to Council. Here's Roddy. There's a screen. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Roddy's got 9 points now in the second half. Trent from long range. The rebound by Yabusele.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Council. Pass to McCain. Poke loose. It's stolen by Trent. Portis outside. Shoots. The rebound by Lowry.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Roddy, no good. And it's Green with the ball for Milwaukee. They trail by 9. And then Portis with the dunk.
The slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
Now Lowry. No points so far. Pass to McCain. They set the screen. Launches a three. Unable to get that one. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. It's deflected. To the middle. Yabusele. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Here's McCain. Green covering. There's the triple. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. George out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Embiid in at the center position.
And how about the power on the bottom of the court? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Maxey on the wing, defended by Jackson. Maxey against Jackson. Embiid a screen on Jackson. Here's Maxey. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Philadelphia on D. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Prince. George with a steal.
Hey, it's obvious when you're down, you can't afford to make mistakes, and he's made a few of them tonight.
And here's Oubre. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? What a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Pass to Drummond. Lillard against Oubre. Here's George. No good there. Off the double clutch.
They could have used more of those kind of rebounds earlier. It's hurt their cause.
They've been out hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
For three, here's Lillard. Over to the left wing. Back to Prince. There's the three. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Oubre against Antetokounmpo. Here's Embiid. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Prince, a screen on George. Tries the spin move. Antetokounmpo for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
4 on the clock.
Milwaukee foul. Damian Lillard. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
That free throw's good for Maxey.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey. So much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for the Bucks. Prince, a screen on George. Trent from long range. Rebound by the 76ers. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Embiid with it. Jackson in his pocket. Antetokounmpo against Embiid. Embiid, a screen on Trent. For 3, Maxey nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the 76ers.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Tyrese Maxey.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. That free throw's good for Maxey.
76ers, Tyrese Maxey. 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer, Allen Iverson, back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
Lopez with the steal. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. 4 o'clock.
Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. They've got Martin. O'Neal is out there with Durant. Then there's Bull. And it's Booker in at the point guard position. Now here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Bull. It's good on the putback.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Lillard against Booker. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Another shot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. Jacks up a three. No good from Booker. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo? Big time slam from Booker, showing off his athleticism.
Lillard outside. Good. Lillard's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Booker. Tipped away. Out to KD. Shot clock at 5. Booker is screen on Giannis. Count the basket.
Such a difficult defensive matchup as KD is impossible to guard around the basket.
Antetokounmpo. And Bull pulls it down. Phoenix is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
And can you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Brent, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lot for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. Prince can hit.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
So it's the Bucks now. The Suns getting the bucket. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Suns leading by 3. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of passing.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Bull kicks to Booker. Stolen by Jackson.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, what a dime there from Giannis. Excellent sharing the basketball.
Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now, here's Lillard. He has 5. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot misses. Great D that time from Durant. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Prince, the pass to Lillard. Gets it off. And he trains the...
2 minutes are out to review the play.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
And so it's Damian Lillard. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
On the court right now, 2nd quarter starting for the Suns. Durant is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Martin. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Bull and at the 5 spot. Yep, it goes in. And the Suns lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Jackson. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Outside for Durant. Durant blazing up.
What an unreal scorer Kevin Durant is.
Jackson with it. Now Bull defending. Jackson passes to Antetokounmpo. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Booker against Lillard. And Booker kicks to KD. And it's off from 3-point range. Bucks trail by 5. Inside. Kicks it out to Booker. Outside, KD. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Durant's got 7 points for the quarter. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times that coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
And Lillard throws it down.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
In comes Durant, and KD throws it down.
Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Here's Lillard. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Durant with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Pass to Booker. Launches a 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Durant attacking. And then Durant with the jam.
You love how sudden Durant can be with that attack. And he sliced up the defense. They were unprepared.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
There goes Giannis showing creativity.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Takes it inside, and Bull wide open. He shoots. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Lillard finds Prince. Back to Lillard. Lopez outside. Lopez, a screen on Durant. And to DeCool. Oh, that was something else.
Man, defensively so tough to make a decision. What do you want to stop? You come off the pick, Giannis can pass, he can finish. It can really cause you to hesitate.
Martin wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. Bucks trail by 9. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
So nice to watch Giannis in the open floor, how graceful he is at covering so much ground.
Booker outside. Martin with the screen for Booker. Booker taking the hit.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Lillard against Booker. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And Damian Lillard one time rising up for everybody.
Suns leading by 7. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Here's KD. Rebounded by Jackson. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fall. Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Right side, Martin. Driving in to the inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Damian Lillard.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Martin, 2 shots.
Good on both. Nobody near Lillard. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Get ready for the half-court shot from... They're measuring up the shot.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
We've got Bobby Portis. Gary Trent is out there with Green. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Sims in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the 3 of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. And Kuzma slams it in.
Kyle Kuzma's body control exemplary on that play. Sets a solid pick and then spins out into the open space.
Here's Allen. Out to Lee. With the floater. Great D that time from Portis.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Lee. Outside for Beal. And he banks in the layup. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that shows the toughness of the guard, Bradley Beal, just powering through.
Beal against Trent. Pass to Kuzma. The 3-ball. Just 5 on the clock. And Kuzma slams it in.
Look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Led by as many as 14 points. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time.
Gary Trent Jr.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Beal with it. Now Green defending. And that's a foul. Called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Bucks trail by 10. Trent outside. Portis is screen on Beal. And here is Trent outside. No good on that one.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Down against Kuzma. Lee is screen on Green. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Here's Beal. He has 5. Pass to Dunn. Outside for Beal.
And, you know, you could see him baiting into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over. You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And the Bucks miss again. Suns leading by 10. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Sims, the pass to Kuzma. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Kuzma with the screen for Trent from outside the arc. And the Bucks miss again. The Suns have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. They get it back. Here's Dunn. Outside for Beal. Lee, a screen on Trent. 5 on the clock. Beal can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Trent can't hit. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly.
Yeah, you got to find Bradley Beal even in transition because he's going to get out there and fill that lane.
Bucks trail by 14. Out to Kuzma. Good on the 3-point shot. Kuzma's got 9 points here in the second half.
Pretty much no one is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Dunn sets a screen for Beal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Man, how good was Beal's pump fake? I jumped out of my seat.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And a season ago at the charity strike, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
Antetokounmpo on the catch-and-shoot jumper. You like that kind of flow from him.
Here's Beal. Lee, a screen on Lillard. Beal dishes to Lee. Shoots over Lillard. Lee, that's good.
Assistant.
Lee's got 4 points this quarter. Lee with the steal. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. 13 points up at the end of the period. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Cody Martin is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Bol. And it's Durant. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And finished off by Martin.
Just another part of Devin Booker's amazing offensive game. He finds wide open guys.
Here's Lopez. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Phoenix leading by 15. KD a screen on Jackson. And the dunk by Booker.
Some of the greatest shooters in the game always talk about being on balance. Booker does a great job there. Keeps his eyes on the prize.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
But we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Booker looking around. Outside, Martin. Back to Booker. On the clock. A fadeaway. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And it's Martin penetrating. That one drops for him. Martin's got 4 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And Booker kicks to Durant. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Bull.
Well, his length and then his quickness, Durant, you just can't cover the guy. An absolute nightmare matchup. And then you add the pick and roll to it.
Lillard attacking. Jackson against O'Neal. Lopez from long range. It's hauled in by the Suns. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Kevin Durant good for 3. KD's got 25 points.
Oh, man, this guy. KD, rack up another one.
Lillard looking around. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Booker. Suns leading by 20. O'Neal outside. Durant sets a screen for O'Neal. Pass to KD. The offensive rebound. O'Neal passes to Booker. Over Jackson. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get...
The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Phoenix.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for KD.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Here's Giannis, and Antetokounmpo with the jam. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the 4th. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Martin. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Jackson dishes to Antetokounmpo. Lets it go from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now here's Booker. Pass to KD. There's the triple. So it's the Suns winning easily here to come into an opponent's building and dominate. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
Grant. What should we expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
Well, you know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Kevin Durant is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Bol in at the center position, filling out the middle. Here's Maxey. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Oubre passes to George. They set the pick. George with the jam.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
Booker, pass to Durant. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Maxey on the wing, guarded by Durant. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Maxey just completely disregarding the defense because he can.
Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt, drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse, and KD's name came up pretty quickly. I asked Coach about strategy for Durant, and he said, I want to get physical with him, make sure he's not getting easy looks at the hoop, and ruffle his feathers. So the orders for the defense are to stay tough with Durant. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. He buries it from 3. Maxey's got his second bucket of the night.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the 3 of his own.
Booker, the pass to Durant. And there's the drive. Pass to Bol. Shot clock at 6.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
Phoenix shooting their initial free throws of the game here. He misses the free throw. And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons in his prime, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, they've all come and gone. But in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid might have found the tag team partner for the long haul.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long arms to just gobble up second chance opportunities.
Durant, pass to O'Neal. Back to Durant. Pass to Bol. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's Yabusele. Outside Maxey. From the arc. Counted from distance. Maxey's got 8 points.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
Embiid with a steal. Back to George. 1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Embiid. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Got a hand on it. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Out to Oubre. For three, George. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Suns trail by 4. Well, Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
You're right, B.A. I had the pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals. And let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him, and he kills you with it.
And here are the Sixers now. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. For three, George sinks it from distance. George has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Booker on the take. Outside O'Neal. Maxey against Martin. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Maxey surveys. Off target from outside. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. It's a 3-point game. And Booker with the jam.
That's just too easy for D-Book. You can't give him an opening like that.
And here is Maxey. Give him 8 points now.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
George for three. He beats the buzzer!
How you finish a quarter.
Wow.
You play to the buzzer. You never know what's going to happen.
And just nails the three.
What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the 76ers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Screen by Durant. Wide open look. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Durant's got 9.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
George, a screen on Booker. For 3, Maxey. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Here's O'Neal. Uses the glass on the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Maxey against Booker. Tipped away and stolen by Durant. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And a timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
The Sixers leading. Embiid, a screen on Booker. Maxey passes to Embiid. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Martin against Oubre. And it's blocked by Martin. And they're running. That one's good. This game is all even. Martin's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Philadelphia with another miss. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Durant. And here's Booker. On the take, Booker. They now take the lead. Booker's got 8.
There is no on-off switch for Booker. He is always in attack mode.
George outside to win the cold spell. Bull grabs the board. The Suns have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. O'Neal passes to Durant. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
For 3, Maxey. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
Here's Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Booker. For 3, Maxey. And the 76ers another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Embiid, a screen on Booker. And Maxey, here we go. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
And Maxey is just terrific on the drive. His speed and ability to finish is different in so many ways.
And that one's good by Durant.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Maxey against Booker. Embiid, a screen on Booker. Maxey passes to Embiid. Booker against Maxey. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
He's a small guy with big hops. Maxey goes up high for that finish.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The kick to Durant. Booker surveying the floor. Crafty move. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
George outside. 4 seconds left. And George with the jam.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. These are his first free throws of the game.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for Philadelphia, Paul George.
George hits them both. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
76ers, ENT.
Booker for three. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the 76ers, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot run roll. They're measuring up that shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. Grayson Allen is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Damian Lee. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Dunn in at the power forward.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
Drummond to screen on Beal. Here's Lowry. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Goes back up. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Here's Lee. Dunn right side. Into the lane. He gets it in there. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Beal to pass to Dunn. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Dunn's gotten his second bucket.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's McCain. No good with the triple. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
Coaches love those hit-ahead passes, advancing the ball as quickly as possible.
Lowry, good.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Here's Beal, up top Allen. Down low, here's Dunn, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
First team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's McCain, Allen defending, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2, McCain.
Good on both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Beal with it, and Drummond picks him up defensively. Inside, here's Plumlee. Dunn outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his
First trip to the line for him here.
First team foul.
No good on that one.
At the line for the Suns, Dunn. 2 shots.
So he can't get either to fall.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. To the wing on the left. To the paint. That shot off. Nice D from Beal. For Phoenix, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Allen outside. Back to Lee. Rebound by Philadelphia. Minute 32 left to play in the third quarter. Here's McCain. The shake. And it's good on the layup. McCain's got 6 in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Lee. Guarded by Edwards. The 3, Allen knocks down the triple. Allen's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Drummond, high post. Outside Edwards. Back to Drummond. Pass to McCain. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to Lowry. To the middle. Here's Drummond, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Bradley Beal. Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him. Phoenix making some changes. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 7 seconds left in the third quarter here. O'Neal, that's good. And so Durant with the assist. O'Neal's got 6.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And stolen by Booker. Gets it off. And that's not going to go. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. The Sixers on top, leading by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. The Suns trailing. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Paul George. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Outside Maxey. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Devin Booker. That's the 4th personal foul. First team foul.
Suns on D. Screen by Embiid. Lets the 3 fly, and that's good. Maxey for 3. Maxey's got 23 points.
You see how creative Maxey is, just dissecting the defense with his handles.
Assisted by
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
The Suns' shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Durant with a screen on Maxey. Here's Booker. A powerful slam from Devin Booker.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Here's Durant. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 8 assists in the game.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Maxey against Booker. Now here's Maxey. Defense right on him. Booker with the defensive effort to take the lead. A strong Strong finish from KD inside.
Well, Durant's scoring instincts are just so strong. Even close defenders can't hold him back.
Booker against Maxey. To shoot. Screen by Embiid. And Maxey, here we go. And that one is hammered home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this. Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Embiid, a screen on Booker. Up top, Maxey. And he drives in. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
Booker on the take. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Paul George. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. It's been a very productive area on the floor for them.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. They're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Embiid, a screen on Booker, and Maxey, here we go. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, and that is how you make a bold statement. Overcoming that size differential and throwing it down.
Booker against George. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Here's Yabusele for 3. Maxey. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage. Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
Suns on D. George, a screen on Booker. Here's Maxey.
Nice effort from Booker, making things hard on the shooter.
Booker with the defensive effort. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
And it's good.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Booker against Maxey. 3-pointer. Bull grabs the board. Now here's Booker. O'Neal on the wing. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Here they are. Game 1 of the season. Wow, it's fun to be here. And Clark, this is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Prince out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Kick out to Giannis. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Prince fires away from outside. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Maxey against Lillard. Now here's Embiid. He's tightly guarded. And Embiid throws it down.
I got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep, too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around, and he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Here's George. After the made shot from Andre Drummond.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Lillard, basket counts.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Embiid with the screen on Prince. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Nailed from three-point land.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly failing.
Lillard against George. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now, here's Maxey. He has 6, and he banks in the layup. Maxey's got 8 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Maxey against Prince. Drummond sets the screen for Maxey. He takes it in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 10 points for him.
Strong take by the wily Maxey. He is fantastic at turning on the Jets.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade. Look, in deference to his age, he's not going to throw it down like he used to, but PG can still rock that rim.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now, here's Maxey. 10 points for him. And he makes good on the layup. Maxey's got 12 points in the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Maxey. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing him out there right now.
Boy, that was quite a move, an ankle breaker for sure. And then he calmly knocked down the shot. Well done.
Here's Drummond. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Here's Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. Embiid is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's George in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey, a really talented and explosive scorer. He can fill it up in a hurry.
We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence. Every great scorer has that. And then
Embiid going all out.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
It's Prince on the wing, covered by Oubre. Prince can't hit. The Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Minnesota Timberwolves. A nice shot by George.
Smooth and consistent. That's how I describe George's three-point shooting.
Here's Lillard. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Maxey. Off target from 3-point range. Bucks trail by 13. There's the lob into the Antetokounmpo. The setup and the slam by Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Here's Maxey. Offline with his three.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Philadelphia leading by 11. Oubre, right side. Pass to Drummond. Maxey looking it over. Beyond the arc. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big and strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw foul.
Takes it inside. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
3-pointer, Lillard. And the Bucks miss again.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
George, no good. Bucks trail by 16. Launches it. And it's Lillard again missing.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Giannis. Rebound by the 76ers.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Showing you the vertical that time. Paul George throwing it down.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Milwaukee has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Kicks it out to Giannis. An open shot, Lillard. They can't stop the run with that one.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
Pass to Embiid from downtown. Bangs home the trifecta. Embiid's got 11 points.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Maxey finds Drummond. Kicks it out to Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And it's sent back by George.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And
the big reason they're getting washed out, it's been raining threes.
But they didn't know this was coming? They didn't watch the film?
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Green is out there with Jackson. Then there's Pat Connaughton. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Sims in at the center.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
A floater. And Lowry with a nice bucket inside.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Jackson from long range. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
3 points.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Jackson against Lowry. The 3. There's the triple. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for Milwaukee. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Oldham. David.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. And we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Portis a screen on Lowry. No one covering. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Lowry against Jackson. The shake out left of the wing. Here's McCain. Hasn't made one yet. That 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The rebound by Yabusele.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Jackson from long range. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Pass to Council. Back to Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's 1:59 left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. And then on Saturday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
And for that game against Chicago, that's one to watch for. 4th contest of this brand new NBA season. Interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
There's the pick. Here's McCain. It's rebounded by Portis. The Bucks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here he goes.
I'm going to tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
The 76ers leading by 21. Here's McCain. Nothing on the board. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. It's up a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And it's Green missing.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
They set the screen. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get ugly. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Drops in the tray. McCain's got 7 now in this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided.
The ball has not moved this
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Andre Drummond is out there with Embiid, and it's Maxey in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And he gets it to go. And that's now 27 points for Tyrese Maxey. The Bucks shooting the ball at 42%. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard. Takes a 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Maxey against Prince. Maxey attacking. Banked in off the glass. Maxey's got 29.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
George with no one around hits the three-point bomb.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
The shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around, tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Maxey against Prince. Outside, Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Pass to George from deep three-point land. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Lillard finds Prince. The wide open look here for Kuzma. His three-pointer's off the mark. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Maxey against Kuzma. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
And again, the Bucks miss. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Drummond driving in. Now, here's Maxey. Up and in on the layup. Maxey's got 38 points.
Not just a perimeter threat now. Maxey very adept at converting in close, too.
Lillard misses. Now the 76ers with it. They're on an 18-4 run.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Philadelphia.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tyrese Maxey.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
The shot by George, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Maxey with it. The three. Trains the three-pointer. Maxey's got 41.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And he commits the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
And here's Maxey. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on. Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks.